In real estate without it reporting to your personal and business credit. This is going to be crazy. This is going to be a crazy class today. Hello, hello, hello. Comment the word FICO. What's going on, y'all? What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? Tonight's class, investing in real estate without it reporting to your personal or business credit report. This sounds crazy. What's up, Queen? This sounds like a... Wanzo is waiting for me to go live. He was ready for me to go live, so we're going to wait for him to go live. But in the meantime, guys, I want you to comment the word FICO below. Comment the word, there he is. He's ready to go. He's ready to go. I want you guys to comment the word FICO below. We are having an amazing, amazing class this September 7th in Philadelphia. We are 60% sold out already, and it's in like 2 to 3 weeks in Philly. We're going to show you how to fix your credit. Hold your hand. It's not going to be a big conference. It's going to be small, guys. And then we're going to show you how to start your funding company. And if you are being sued, or if your clients are being sued, or you know your friends who are being sued by creditors, collection agencies, my guy Josiah is going to teach you how to fight back and win. So there's going to be a different class I've never done before. And we have a lot of VIP stuff we're going to give you guys. You already know. So let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb, and we'll go to commercial breaks, and we'll talk about this often. But definitely get your paper and pens out. Andre, I am glad that we got you back on the show, because whatever classes we do, bro, it goes absolutely crazy, man. Thank you so much for finding time to come back
Thank you
to
for
talk
having
to
me.
us. Absolutely, bro. And I think we're gonna do some favors with you. We haven't done this in a while. We'll bring up a couple of people who have questions about credit or have questions about funding. Are you willing to help the people today?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I got a
Absolutely.
lot.
So listen, I gotta plug you real quick. So Andre is definitely one of the funding goats out here, but he got this plug. He got this situation. I gotta tell him, bro. Do you mind me telling him about Amaris, bro? Do you mind me telling him about Amaris?
Go ahead. Just let them know it's the Wanzo way, because that's the way it
Listen,
got to go.
it's gotta go the Wanzo way. Real quick, guys, before we start class today, because the topic we're talking about is crazy. And I was like, Wanzo, no, he just can't be talking cap on my platform. So he's talking crazy. Important, investing in real estate without it reporting is crazy. So real quick, bro, the Maris plug you have, it's a business credit card. It's a super, super dope business credit card. They pull from TransUnion. Listen, you have gotten me 25K. You've gotten Janelle 25K. So the Dulcie house alone got $50,000 alone. And Wanzo got it done in like 5 days. So if you are looking for this business fund, you got 700 on your TransUnion. You're going to click that arrow above. You're going to bother him. You're going to DM him, because y'all always want to DM me and bother me. No. I'm sending you directly to do it the Wanzo way, because that's the only way you're going to get that high limit. You got to go through Wanzo. You go online, you try to do it by yourself, you're only going to get 10, 15,000, I promise you. You do it the Wanzo way. I need to set up Royal Investment. He's like, I need to set up an appointment with Wanzo. Go in his DMs right now so he can definitely plug you in to put you in position for the win. So, bro, let's get to the topic at hand today. Purchasing real estate that doesn't report to your personal or business credit report. That sounds capish, and that sounds crazy. I need you to talk to the people. I need you to talk to the people, man. Tell me how this is possible. Everybody get your paper and pen. We're going to go through this step by step, the Wanzo way. Let's get started.
Hey, thanks for having me, man. It's good to see you again, my brother. We always have a
Absolutely,
good
bro.
time with this show.
Absolutely, man.
So, Herman, I'm going to tell you that there's actually two ways, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll give you a way that actually is very, very strategic, right? And it's a way for people to actually maximize their ability to acquire property without recording to their personal or business credit.
Now, is this
Now,
investment properties or primary properties also?
you can make it either or, right? Based upon, this is the first option I'm going to give you. The second option is going to be business.
Okay,
right?
okay.
Because it's a way for them to get revenue out of it. I mean, they can put equity out and things of that nature. But the first way is either way. And so let me explain to you. It's something called subject to.
Okay.
Right? Have you ever heard of subject to?
I've heard of it, don't know it too well.
Okay. So let me give you from the beginning to the end, because you know I like to start from the beginning so you can know what's in the middle, because you know you're going to end up at, right? That's the way it goes. All right. So when you go into a bank, you go to acquire a
Hmm.
mortgage.
Hmm.
There's paperwork that you have to sign.
Right.
Okay. When you sign that paperwork, that person that signs that paperwork has the bonding agreement for the money that's being lended to that particular property.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Now, when you have a property from a financial institution, there's two deeds that goes to the property. There's a
Hmm.
security deed, and this is what you call a warranty
Hmm.
deed. The
Hmm.
security deed is tied to the bank because it's the first lien holder on the property.
Got you.
The warranty deed is the deed that you receive because it shows that you're the actual owner of the property until it's completely paid off.
Got you.
Okay?
So it's two deeds, warranty and security deed.
Right.
Got you.
Now, what you want to do right now, especially at this point in time, is look for pre-foreclosure houses.
Hmm. Hmm.
These pre-foreclosure houses are people that's in financial situations where they can no longer pay for their house.
Got
Okay?
you. Hmm.
Now, if they no longer pay for their house, you have the ability to reach out to them, which I'll tell you how to reach out to them, the ability to reach out to them
Hmm.
and request to see if, in fact, they would like to get out of their house.
Got you.
You got it?
Got you. Yep. Hmm.
Okay. Now, remember what I said about going to the bank at the beginning, whose name is on the paperwork
On the
to
paperwork, the
actually,
deed. Hmm.
yeah, the promissory
Hmm.
note, right?
Hmm.
Okay. So when you go to ask them, hey, would you like to, get out of your house? I can kind of save your credit and keep you from getting a foreclosure on your credit report,
Right, 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 right.
or they might just be tired of the house because the house is a lot of maintenance things of nature.
Yeah, yeah.
Many a times, if they're in a financial struggle, they're going to say yes. Now they're not in full foreclosure. There's a difference between pre-foreclosure and actual
Or
foreclosure.
closure. Hmm.
So what
So who's
you
best?
want
Who's best for these type of deals? Somebody in pre-foreclosure or somebody in foreclosure?
somebody in pre-foreclosure.
Got you.
Because what you want to do is give them an opportunity to get money in their pocket by offering this money to put in their pocket before foreclosure actually hits their credit report. See, pre-foreclosure is not on your credit report. Foreclosure is on your credit
Foreclosure
report,
is on your credit
which will
report.
bring down your credit report at least about 120
Points
points.
easily. And you'll
Okay?
also most likely lose the property. And if you get it before it's pre-foreclosure, that person, when they reset their life, they could start off all over again because, like the notary John just said, you just saved their credit. Now they can get another house.
Exactly. Because obviously they got some late payments,
Gotcha.
but we all know how to turn them around by
Hmm.
now, right? So
Hmm.
that's the
Yep.
least of their worries. But a foreclosure is a big concern. Okay.
Got you.
So what
Uh-huh.
ended up happening is check it out, Herm, because it's kind of slick, right?
Yeah.
So what happened is that you go acquire the house and you
Hmm.
say, hey, or you ask them, hey, are you willing to come out of your house? I'll give you 5, 10,000, right? To
For
come
the
out of the house.
low. I see
Or for the low.
Casey Campbell just said that in the chat. An amazing developer in Charlotte, by the way. So 5 to 10,000 to get them out
five
the
to ten
house.
thousand. Check this
Hmm.
out, bro. This is how you
Hmm.
go really, really go get a lot of property for a least amount of money and
Hmm.
gives you the maximum amount of value
Hmm. Hmm.
without any actual bonding agreement to a financial institution.
Which
So
is which is key for us because I don't want to report into my personal or my business credit report. All right, let's slow down. Let's slow down. For my newbies that are on the call, we almost got 300 people in here, and so y'all just showed up. Tonight we are talking, we're having a master class on how you are purchasing or getting, I guess, subject to getting properties that are not going to show up on your personal credit report or your business credit profile. And you're going to do that utilizing the subject to strategy way, where you're going to get people who are in pre-foreclosure. And here's what's I'm crazy because I wanted to interrupt you when you said this. There's a tidal wave coming. Like
it's
there's a
here.
there's a lot of inventory of people who cannot pay these mortgages. They're in pre-foreclosure status right now. So there's a lot of inventory where you're gonna contact these people and offer, you're just saying 5 to 10,000 for you to take over their mortgage, right? And you'll be able to do that, and it's not gonna report to your personal or your business credit profile. And this could be an investment property or a primary property. So that's where we stop. So now you guys are updated because I see more people just came in. All right, bro, take it over. We got Rory Douglas from LA. Shout out to Rory Douglas. He's a financial guru as far as I'm concerned. But bro, talk to us about now that I got this list, and we're gonna tell some people like, hey, how do I get this list? We'll get to that in a second. I contacted somebody. We offered them the 5 to 10,000. What happens next, bro?
What happens next is that, once they become in an agreement, right? And
Mm-hmm.
they say, yeah, I'm willing to get out the house, right? Because you want to let them know that I'm willing to help you save your credit, and I want to put some money in your pocket
Mm-hmm.
before you leave the house,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because
Mm-hmm.
you're in a bad situation.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens is that, remember in the beginning, I said you have what you call the security deed and a warranty deed. The
Mm-hmm.
security deed is always tied with the bank because they're the first lien holder on the property. The
Mm-hmm.
warranty deed is your deed if you're the owner of the house, but
Mm-hmm.
it gives you the option to sell that house at any point in time if you want to. It's called a quick claim deed.
Aha. And that's
Okay?
where you make the bag.
When you switch the deed over, when you
Mm-hmm.
get hold of the property through a quick claim deed,
Mm-hmm.
right? You are actually the owner and control of that property from that point moving forward. You're communicating with the bank. Okay? Now you got to catch this now. You're communicating with the bank as far as making payments and everything for the property.
Right.
However, you're not the original person that signed the paperwork for that loan from the bank.
Right.
The original purchaser or buyer signed the
Uh-huh.
paperwork to the bank. So they're the one that actually owes the bank $300,000,
Not you.
not you. So, but you have ownership of a $300,000 house.
So okay. So this is because I'm one of the people where this Jones like over the head.
Nah,
So the original purchaser of the asset, they owe Bank of America $300,000, not you. But
exactly.
because you did your paperwork, because I tell everybody everything in this life is paperwork. Because you have documentation that you took over via subject to, you own the actual asset, but the other person owes the debt to the bank.
Exactly.
But
Now,
isn't the debt connected to the asset?
it is.
It, it is.
This is why
Mm-hmm.
it's tricky, right? Remember, they're
Mm-hmm.
the first lien holder on the house. They have
Right.
first position,
Mm-hmm.
okay?
Mm-hmm.
But what I want you to understand, at any point in time, if you wanted to walk away from that house,
Mm-hmm.
although you the actual owner, you don't owe the bank anything.
So you have power. You have options that they don't.
Yeah.
Got
So if
you.
you walked away from that house at that point in time, the bank can't come after you because your name is not on the original paperwork from the bank.
From the
It's not on
bank.
the mortgage documents.
Right. And they had the right to give you but kind of like a power of attorney, they had the right to sign over paperwork to you. So now you're the owner of the asset, not the mortgage. So now that I have this power, bro, what can I do with it?
What do you mean? Bro. You have
You
a
gotta
whole
give you
house.
you
You
gotta
have a
tell them
whole
now.
house.
Hmm.
Listen, if you got a house that's 400, 500,000,
Hmm.
and you gave somebody
5, 10
10,000
grand,
to get
10,000 to
out
get
of
in
it,
there.
you can rent that out as an Airbnb or whatever. Now, not only that, you got a house or property that's growing in value,
Hmm.
right? As it's
Hmm.
growing in value, now you got equity in the property. As the
Hmm.
equity builds up in the property, you can pull equity out of that property, go purchase another property. Now,
Got you.
at any point in time, you can still walk away from this property and don't owe anything. However, if you decide to continue to pay on the property
Hmm.
and pay it off, you own the property completely.
Completely.
But at no point in time has this ever been reported to your personal credit, your
Or
business
business credit.
credit. You can put in your business name if you wanted to, but it's
Ooh.
never reported.
Listen, IMC Williams, everybody's doing the mind blown situation in the chat right now. Are you guys getting it? Are you guys understanding what he's saying? We're getting into these property because you are helping distressed owners, motivated owners, to get out of their situation. Somebody asks, how is this helping them with their credit? Because they're about to go into foreclosure. When a foreclosure gets on your credit report, it devastates your credit report. It's low key almost, it's not as devastating as a bankruptcy, but it's pretty bad.
It's right
So
up under
late
it.
payments is right up under it, right? But late payments, we know how to reverse late payments. We know how to just delete the whole thing. So we know how to do that. but the actual foreclosure is going to crush somebody's credit. And listen, they're in this situation because they ain't got it. They ain't got the money to pay the mortgage anymore. So if you're going to give them 5 to 10,000 to walk away, and you're telling them you're going to take over the loan from now on, and now you're going to be able to take some equity out, reinvest that back into some more real estate. I see Stacy, my girl Stacy, was like she rents them out to nursing, traveling nurses, because you get more dollar for your buck, and you got a nice crib that's not on your credit report. It's a win. It's absolutely a
And
win.
and if you went to a bank or financial institution
Mm-hmm.
and they did uh, a review of your finances,
Right.
you could show that as an asset, which gives you even
Which
more leverage.
gives you even more leverage.
So you got to think about this, Herm. Think about having 10 houses that you actually got as a subject to. You rent them out to Section 8, cash flow coming in every first of the month from the government, and you put a total of $10,000.
Ten
No,
thousand
let's say
each
20, let's say $20,000 total for all the houses,
for
depending
all
on
the
the
houses.
situation
Depending on the
that you got
situation.
it.
If I put 5,000 down, yeah, and we teach everybody 100 times how to get $50 to $100,000 in business credit. We teach them how
Exactly.
to liquidate the credit cards. We show them how to do that, right? So they can
Exactly.
get access to these properties. And what was it, 2 weeks ago, we brought my guy Dwayne Griffin on the call to show you guys how they were converting real estate into group homes, where now they charging 1,000, 2,000 per room. So now, so y'all see the series we've been doing the past couple of weeks. We talked about charge-offs, collections, group homes, funding. Now we got Andre to show you guys what to do with the assets, because it's one thing to get this funding, but we got to start bringing people on to show you what to do when you guys have the funding, the asset, things that you can invest in. All right, $1 million question, Dre. $1 million question. We're not going to give away all. We're not going to give them all the sauce. They got to go to the link, right? They got to follow you. They got to DM you. Where are they getting these motivated buyers? Where are they getting these people to that are in pre-foreclosure? Can you give us a couple of websites they can do that
So,
they can go do the legwork?
so you definitely want to look for pre-foreclosures within your area, right? And you can always
Mm-hmm.
go to like HUDHomesUSA.org
HUD
or
Homes USA.org. HUDHomesUSA.org. Okay.
or you go to HUDForeclosures.com, and
Okay.
they actually have pre-foreclosure listed on Zillow sometimes.
Oh
Now,
wow.
here's the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing. So sometimes when you find these homes, many of times you might have the list, but you don't have the communication to get to the person, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Now you can pull up, drop some off in their mailbox, things of that nature.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if you don't want to do that, if it's a distance or out of this country, out of the state or something of that nature, what you want to do is go to the county auditor's website,
Uh-huh.
right? You go to
Uh-huh.
the county auditor's website, you put the address in, and then once you find, because they always have to pay their property tax.
Got you. Got
So
you.
just because they own the home doesn't mean they live there,
They live there. Facts. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So now you go to the county auditor's website, get the affirmation of where they who actually is the owner of the home or who's going to communicate about the house in regards
Uh-huh.
to seeing if they're interested in selling it.
Got you, because that's where their contact information most likely is.
That is the biggest key. Getting to the person to say, hey, I'm interested in your home, and
Right.
giving
Because
them an offer.
we're giving you all this game, but if you can't get in touch with the buyer, with the owner of the property, this information means nothing. So now with so
Banks really
go
banks
ahead.
really don't want to hold on to houses.
No, they don't.
You know,
No, they
they're
don't. They
not they're
want to
not
get
in they're not
yeah,
into that. They can lose a
it,
lot of money.
right. It's a non-performing asset, and they're just not interested. A couple of good questions in the chat. Someone asked, so say for instance in pre-foreclosure, but the person is like 4 or 5, 6 months behind on the mortgage. How do we balance that out before you take over? Like, is it worth it? How do you know it's a good deal, bro?
So what happens is that you actually want to analyze each deal,
Mm-mm.
because some of these deals actually have some of these people are unaware what type of equity they have in their home, and some of them
Mm.
don't care.
Okay,
So
okay,
think
okay.
about if you had a home and you did the $10,000 thing, ten
Yeah.
thousand dollar joint,
Right, right,
right?
right.
And they had a house that was worth, they bought it for 300,000,
Hmm.
but the houses have been increased over a
Right,
period of
right. The
time.
value
Now
increase.
that house
Mm-hmm.
is worth now that house is worth
Mm-hmm.
$400,000, $400,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you got to keep in mind, although they might be 6 months behind on their mortgage, they were still paying into the mortgage. So now that $100,000 that grown in equity, you got to add on to the part that they actually paid off.
Got you. Got you. I see what you're saying.
right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So now that might be another, depending on how long they lived in the house, another $20,000. So now you got $120,000 worth of equity in the home, and you offer somebody $5,000, $10,000 for
I see what you're saying. But how do you pay? But when it comes to the
the six
actual, so
months.
Bank of America, yeah,
The,
yeah.
okay,
How do we reconcile
the
that?
6 months, and that's why I say you got to evaluate each situation,
Hmm.
right? So if you have business funding,
Hmm.
which we teach,
We teach. Yep,
now
yep.
now you have the opportunity to grab interest-free
Hmm.
money that you go pay that 6 months off, and that's how you get the bank to agree with you taking over the property as well.
Bam. There you go. I was waiting for you to say it. There you go. So, yes, guys, it's easy to get in the deal, right? But when we're teaching you how to get 40, 50, $100,000, 0% interest business funding, right? That's how you. So now you're like, all right, bro. And like you just said, we're going to analyze each deal. I'm gonna look at the deal. I'm like, listen, this guy got 150,000 in equity in the deal. I'm gonna give him a quick 5, 10 to get out the way. I'll catch him up on his 5, 10, $15,000 to catch up on the mortgage, pay that back up, and now he's out of foreclosure. Now he's out of pre-foreclosure, and now I'm taking over the payments moving forward from here. So maybe the whole deal might have maybe cost us 20,000 to get in, and that wasn't even our money because that was business funding, 0% interest credit anyway.
There you go.
There you go.
So, so that's why you have to line everything up, Herman.
Hmm.
That's why we teach from the personal credit to the business credit to the funding, and then in regards to where to put the funding once you get it to generate more money.
To generate more money. Yes, it's all about acquiring assets that's gonna make you more money. That is super, super key. You know it's time for a commercial break. Listen, if Wanzo, I know you pulling up to Philly. I know you pulling up. I know you coming.
I'll,
I know
I'll be
you coming.
gone.
You'll be going. You're not gonna be here
I promise you, I wanted to come. I'll be. Oh, you talking about September 7th?
September 7th.
Oh no, I'll be.
Oh, there you go. I was about to say, listen, September 7th in Philly, guys. Listen, Andre's gonna be at the VIP event because what the game you just gave out just now, they're gonna pull you to the side. So Andre's gonna be in Philly. We're having a special VIP event. If you get a VIP ticket, where all the speakers, we're gonna have 2 hours with them. You know, you can go. You know, we like to do business network. The drinks is gonna be flowing. We're gonna have food for you guys. So September 7th in Philadelphia. Comment the word FICO below. We're going to show you how to get your credit together, you or your clients. So a lot of credit repair companies are coming out. We're going to show people how to start funding companies. I'm going to give y'all some of my plugs. I'm going to give y'all the paperwork, the contracts. I'm going to give y'all all that stuff. And then we're going to show you how, if you're being sued, you or your clients are being sued. I got you. We're going to show you how to fight these creditors so you can win. My guy Josiah is going to show you how to do that. Regine is going to show the credit stuff. It's only $197 for a ticket. Super, super cheap. This investment in yourself, the ROI is going to be crazy. Listen, for $197, we're going to show you how to fund your client $50,000, and then your commission is $2,500 to $5,000. I think that's worth the flight. I think that's worth the flight. And Wanzo love to do business with people, right? So if you send Wanzo your leads, but you can only see him in Philly. You can only see him in Philly. September 7th, comment the word FICO below. We're gonna put you guys in position for the win. And then you're gonna get myself, you're gonna get Coach Regime, you're gonna get Josiah, who's gonna show you how to teach you and your clients how to beat these lawsuits from these collection companies who sending you all these summons and you guys are ignoring them. Don't ignore them. You gotta fight them. We'll show you how to do that. Then you're gonna have Wanzo in the room. It's gonna be a great VIP situation. Comment the word FICO. It is look. The CEO says the key. The CEO says in the chat, it's definitely worth the flight. I promise you, we won't let you down. And you know we don't hold back. No gatekeeping. It's gonna be super, super dope. Wanzo, real quick, if people want to do business with you, because we're gonna put this on YouTube also, so they're not gonna see what your Instagram. Can you tell them the Instagram? Can you tell them how people can reach out to you, your email, how they can touch base with you? Because I know they're going to follow up and get some more info about this.
Sure. My Instagram, you already know my Instagram is A_Wanzo, WANZO. But my business is Max hyphen score. Actually, my actual email address is awanzo@max-score.com. And you can always DM me and things of that nature. You can book a call with me. I have a link there. You can join the mentorship. I have other things that I'm actually populating right now as well, Herman.
Mm-hmm.
I'll talk to you about. I'm about to start the community next month, so people can join into there as well. And
I
then
love it.
it's going to be
I
nice,
t-
man. I'm going to
I-
be
I'm
showing
telling
some
you,
really
bro.
stuff.
You building the Wanzo Way community is gonna be absolutely amazing, man. There's some information that you give into the people like this right now. Like Victoria just said in the chat, is pure fire, fire. He just gave
I
a little
appreciate it.
mastermind, and it's just about you guys executing on the game. He just gave you a pure mastermind of how we could acquire real estate. 5 to 10,000, right? And then use business funding to acquire the property. It's absolutely crazy because this is super super dope because we're about to get mad inventory. Like you said, the inventory. Andre LaFortune said he just got his tickets. He already bought his tickets to the FICO and funding event. The inventory that's about to happen, bro, because people are foreclosing right now, but we are saving people out of these situations, right? We are helping them with their credit, right? We are acquiring these assets, and then you're showing them the fourth part is once you get this funding, how to transfer it into cash flowing assets that you actually control. And this is something so dope. You actually control a 300, $400,000 asset, and it maybe cost you $20,000, and it's not reporting to your credit report. That's absolutely ridiculous.
It
That's
is.
absolutely ridiculous,
And not
bro.
only that, Herman,
Go ahead, bro.
not only that, right? Think about this, right? Say you get five of those houses together. You
Mm-hmm,
put together a real estate portfolio.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Now, when you put that real estate portfolio together,
mm-hmm,
if each one of those houses were worth, say you have four houses, right?
mm-hmm,
And they was worth $500,000 a piece.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
You take that portfolio, you got a $2 million worth of assets available based upon how much equity is coming out of that whole portfolio.
Portfolio. Yeah. That's ridiculous,
Now,
bro.
banks, when they see things like that, they normally double up or triple up on the amount of money they're actually going to lend out to you.
Right, right, right.
You get what I'm
100%.
saying? So a lot of people might not be catching what I'm trying to put down today, but it's very important that you do because this is the way you can go steal a house just for yourself. And when I say steal, I mean go rob
Yep.
someone. Okay, I'm talking about go help them out, and you'll be helping yourself out, and you'll be building up your own real estate portfolio for a small amount of money with a maximum amount of profit. That's what
Profit.
I'm trying to tell you.
And this is a really good rate, great rate to do it. And you definitely have to, because we just gave you the blueprint, but you know, there's paperwork, there's documents you need to have, the subject to contracts. You definitely want to hit up and tap into Andre to get, because you have your paperwork got to be in order, and y'all better have y'all LLCs, right? Y'all
Yeah,
better have y'all business bank account set up properly. Y'all should be doing that anyway. I'm talking to my high level people who got their work done together. And you know what you kind of did low key? You kind of put people onto a game where even if they got bad credit, you showed them how to get into a $500,000 house. Like
exactly.
if they're paying attention, you really just show people that real quick. Listen, guys, we're about to go into the question and answer phase real quick, right? So Glam asks, is this an in-person? Glam, this is an in-person event, 197 in Philadelphia. So right now, if you guys have any questions for Andre, right, when it comes to what we just talked about, some business funding plays, I want you to click the request button. We're going to bring up a couple of people to talk and ask one question. I don't want you to go deep and have a whole consultation, or ask one question to Andre that we can be of service to you. We're going to give you some plays. Regime credit card was last week, guys, so we're not going to go too heavy on the credit. But if you got some funding questions, you got some buying real estate that's not reporting to your personal, I want you to request us. We're going to bring a couple of people, take 2, 3 people on live to give them the game tonight. Andre's going to give us a little bit more of his time. Now, bro, we talked about the good, right? Can we talk
Mhm.
about, because we got to keep it real with people. It's not all peaches and cream. Um, we talk about the pitfalls or things they should worry about in this game? What are the risks that's associated with doing this type of business?
A lot of times when you're doing this type of business, right, the only thing that you want to ensure of is that you do a title check on the actual property to
Title
make sure,
check. Okay, okay.
yeah, because you want to make sure there's no, you want to ensure that there's no more liens than other than the first lien position acquired by the
Hmm.
bank that's on the property. Because if it is, and you're unaware of it, then someone has the ability to come after you for money, and you can't do nothing with that property until you address that lien. Okay?
Address that lien. That's super important. So
Right.
title search on any real estate deal is super, super important, guys. So make sure you have a dope title company that you're actually working for. Absolutely.
So those are some of the main times that you want to actually look at.
Okay.
After that, you know, it's pretty much
It's
free and clear from there. I
it's free
mean,
plug and
you don't
play.
have, and this is the part that I didn't say, Herman. Right? This is so beneficial in so many ways. To one, because this is what I want you to see.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to debt to ratio income,
Mm.
you're not going to see
You're
any
not
of that.
gonna see any of that. You're not gonna see any of
None
that debt. You're
of
right.
it. It's
So
not reported.
you can run it up. Now, bro, do I have access? This is another great question. Do I have access? I just want to say that out loud. So say for instance, the property has $125,000 equity in it. Do I
Yes.
have access to pull that equity out?
Yes, I mentioned that before. You
Yes.
can take that equity out and then go
And
buy another property.
then
Continue
do
the
it.
process.
There you go. Because I wanted to make sure you guys didn't miss that. So once it's almost like the first time you complete this deal, you are your own bank now and it's over. Can you
Yes.
imagine just because you acquired the property, now you got 100, 125, depending on the type of deal you got. Now you have your own bank to continue to run this play over and over and over again. This is absolutely ridiculous. All right, bro. We're going to bring on a couple people on
Let me
live. Azul, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
remember there's two parts of this. There's
Hmm.
another way of doing this as well. So
Hmm.
you want me to wait till later or you want me to tell you now?
Oh, no. Tell me now. Tell me now before we bring people on. Go
Okay.
ahead. 'Cause I want you to teach,
So
bro.
so what people need to look up is what you call a business purpose loan. A
Okay.
business purpose loan is a loan for you strictly to do business with. It's almost like a uh, let's think about a DSR loan, a debt to service loan,
Uh-huh.
right?
Uh-huh.
A debt to service loan. Are you familiar with that at all?
No, bro.
Okay, debt to service loan is this, right? So credit is not that important when you're talking about a debt to service loan.
Mm-hmm.
A debt to service loan actually focuses on the actual asset itself and the cash flow that comes along with the asset. So if you have a house or a building, they're not worried about you paying for the house or the building because the house or the building is paying for itself.
Itself. Right.
It's a 1-to-1, 1-to-2 ratio.
Mm-hmm.
So what I mean by that, if the rent is $1,000
Mm-hmm.
and you're making $1,000 off the property, that's
Mm-hmm.
kind of a 1-to-1.
It's 101.
But
Mm-hmm.
if it's $1,000 and you're making $2,000 off the property, that's a 1-to-2. So it gives you even more leverage to get a loan from a bank in regards to the equity that's up against the property, or to even just purchase the property and start a cash flow.
That's crazy. So if I could, so not if, but when I'm showing the bank, hey bank, I have control of this asset. The mortgage is 1,000, but the rent that's coming in is 2, 3 grand. Or if I started a group home with it, 5,000, 6,000 is coming in. Or if I rent it out to an insurance company, I'm giving y'all game. Or if I rent it out to an insurance company and they giving me 5, 6,000 a month for it because I'm housing this family, right? I could bring that paperwork to the bank and I could tap in even more to that equity that's in the bank because the asset is producing the income, not necessarily me.
Exactly. Now you
Ball
want to
game.
know some of the
Ball game.
really interesting things about that
Talk
situation?
to me, bro.
No income verification.
No income verification. Ho,
No
ho.
tax documents. Not reporting to your credit report. Not reporting to your business credit. All about the asset.
All about the asset.
That's
It's all about the asset.
all about the
I
asset.
love it. I love it. I love it.
And
This is high
most of
level.
these are soft inquiry pools too, by the way.
Wow. Soft and quiet. Bro, why aren't we being taught this information?
I'm telling you now.
This is crazy. This is why financial literacy is so important. Key the CEO dropping the fire emojis. Stacy, you always showing love. You know the vibe. KC Campbell is dropping the gems behind the scenes of what we're about to do and what the moves are. Let's bring on a couple of people because this is high level information that we are doing. They want black people behind the hate ball. You know the vibes, Casey. All right, we're gonna bring on a couple of people. All right, Azul the creator, are you still on the live? I just pulled you up. So guys, if you have questions about funding or the subject to contracts or properties that Andre is talking about, definitely tap in. You know I was gonna bring you on, sis. How you feeling today?
Hi everybody, I'm definitely gonna be there. I'm the
There you
7.
go. You got the ticket.
Forgive me if I didn't come out the first part of the live.
Mm-hmm.
Can we do this with nonprofits? Everybody who's interested in nonprofits, listen up. Because you beat me to it when I was thinking of using the nonprofit to buy the house to start a group home. So you kind of beat me to it. So
Look at you playing chess.
because I'm a wealth strategist, y'all.
Uh-huh.
So I I just think of different ways that when I save my clients on taxes, I sue the creator. Ways that they can put their money somewhere else to reinvest their money and build generational wealth. So that's what I was thinking.
That is a dope question. Andre, can this be done? Can a nonprofit do the paperwork?
Bless us, Andre. Bless us. Come on.
And assume the asset?
An asset can be assumed by anybody that's willing to purchase it, right? It doesn't
Y'all listening?
matter.
There's 311 people on this live. Are you listening to what Mr. Wanzo was?
That is crazy.
I hope y'all picking up what he's talking.
Putting down. So I could come in as an LLC and do and assume the property, but a nonprofit can assume the property also?
Yeah, and so for the some of the loan programs that we have, because I have 2 loan programs as well, you have to put the asset in the business name, right? That's what the business purpose loan is for.
Yeah.
You have to do that. You can purchase in your personal name, but before you go to the closing table, it's transferred into the business name. And not only that, Herman, the business can be brand new. It doesn't have to be seasoned.
Evil laugh.
Wait. Hold on. Let me make sure I got this correct.
Make it up tomorrow. And do
so you can join Bella Sloan Academy, right? That's about to add trade lines. To help people's credit.
Primary trade lines.
Get primary trade lines, not the little credit strong and the self-lenders.
Yeah, not
real trade lines.
Real trade lines.
Then from there, take the information, go hit up Andre,
for the bag.
Wanzo, not only for the business funding, right? Oh, here's a play, guys. You can use Andre, get the business funding, and then get that money to spend a VIP day with Herman. But y'all didn't hear that from me, though. Yo,
checks in the mail, Azul. Checks in the mail.
You know I'm coming on the 7th.
Checks in the mail.
I told you I'm going to go from giving you bread, we're going to break this bread. But no, thank you very much for everybody who wants a nonprofit. Listen up. Follow Andre. I've been with him before. He's amazing. Always dropping gems. Our founder, our guy right here, the bow-headed man up top.
I appreciate you.
Hello, Sakpase, to all my Haitians out there. Hello. All right, thank you guys. Bye.
Thank you so much. Bro, we low-key just gave a crazy wealth strategy. Shout out to Azul for hopping on. Because at the top, it wasn't an accident that I told you Andre is the plug at Ameris Bank in the business name, who personally helped me and my family get $50,000 in funding. And then we broke down what to do with the money. What's the point of me giving you $50,000 if you don't know what to do with it? And now we're having a cash flowing asset, right? That's paying for all the debt. Being able to service the debt that you got. This is why there's good debt and bad debt. Being able to service the debt is super, super important. Shout out to Casey Campbell in the chat. I need you guys to look at Casey in the chat. She's in the chat. She just dropped something dope. You should always have a nonprofit, right? Just like we've been preaching, get an LLC. Everyone should have a nonprofit too. That is part of the wealth strategy. That's another live right there about how the rich are moving their money in nonprofits, mitigating their taxes, we're purchasing assets, passing them down to our family. All right, that's a whole nother long story. But you guys should have a nonprofit also. Everything is paperwork. I told y'all at the top of this live, everything is just paperwork. Dope.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, bro. Go ahead, bro. What was you about to say?
I was just going to jump in and say one of the things they should also do is understand what an S corp is, right? Just not as LLC, because an S corp actually gives you more benefits of taxes because it's a pass through, right?
Right.
And if you don't know, you could take the money that you actually lose as a debt on your company side and pass through to your personal side, which limits the amount of taxes you have to pay to the IRS.
Chill, bro. Chill. This is a light live. You taking it to the next level. Keep it simple, bro. Now you talking the chess. You gonna lose the audience, bro. You gonna make me lose the audience. Y'all gotta come to Philly. That's all I'm trying to say. You gotta pull this man to the side. Listen, I need you guys to follow Wanzo. If you just seen this on YouTube, _Wanzo, WANZO. I'm gonna put all his information in the YouTube description. When I post this on YouTube. Yes, I'm recording this live. If you're on this live right now, you're going to click that arrow button. And you're going to DM me. You're going to bother him. Do not DM him, y'all. I know I get thousands of DMs. I'm glad somebody put in the chat. Casey put in the chat. To be making $50K or above, right? That's when you want to get transferred to an S corp, When your business is making more than $50,000 is a good strategy. Then to upgrade your LLC to an S corp, that's a tax conversation that's a whole nother level, bro. So right now, guys, I want you to comment the word FICO. I don't see the word FICO in the chat enough. Comment the word FICO. I'm gonna DM you the link to come to Philly. You need to be
come
in
to
the room.
Philly.
Come to Philly because I'm giving you more. There's more information that you're gonna get once you're in the room, right? So late payments, charge-offs, collections, bankruptcies, we need to get off your credit report, right? We're going to show you how to do it legally, right? We're going to show you how to start a funding company so you can help people get funding. I don't care if you have bad credit, start a business that's making 6 figures minimum by December. We're going to show you how to do it, right? I'm giving you one of the plugs right now that we're going to put you onto, right? Then we're going to show you if you are fighting a collection, a charge-off, and they're suing you, we're going to show you how to fight back and win. Stop ignoring those summons that are coming to your house and you're ignoring them. They're not going to go away. So we're going to show you how to fight back and reply. You got to comment the word FICO. I'll send you the link so you guys will be in Philly. We are 60% sold out. I don't use selling tactics to tell you to sell tickets. When I tell you 60% sold out, I mean it. I mean it, all right? And it's only one. Am I lying, bro? Only $197. I will see you in Philly, bro. Let's bring on one more person to pick your brain. And I'm going to pick Felix Buchanan, my guy. We'll pick someone up. We'll pick one more person after that. All Felix right. Buchanan, are you still on the line? I'm bringing him up. Let's see if he pulls up.
While we waiting on Felix, there you go.
There you go. My guy, how you feeling, bro?
Man, I'm awesome. How y'all doing today?
I'm feeling good. You're a long-time supporter. I appreciate the love as always, bro.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate all the information. Looking forward to seeing y'all on the 7th. I already got my ticket, so I'm in the building.
Cheers to that. What's your question for my guy, Zoe?
So, in reference to the subject 2, the owners that you go after in reference to being able to get properties, is it only that they got to be in pre-foreclosure, or can you just have an owner that's looking to get out the property and is behind?
Well, I mean, if you can find an owner that's looking to sell the property and is not in pre-foreclosure, that's even better, right? But the ones that's more willing to sell without resistance most of the time is the one that's on the verge of losing.
Gotcha.
So because you got to look at somebody that's, may be behind, may not be so willing to sell so easy, right? They might be trying to still figure it out, things of that nature. But somebody in pre-foreclosure, hey, the bank has already warned you that they're coming to close on the property.
Right. So they did the interest in getting out of there is faster due to that.
Right. They're more motivated.
Yeah, you're looking
for
a more motivated seller.
Yeah. You're looking for a motivated seller. That's a great question though. If you could find somebody before they're in pre-foreclosure, that's dope. But somebody in pre-foreclosure, they're just stressed enough to make that move.
Yeah, but
I'll give you a scenario.
I'm thinking
go ahead.
Because somebody that is on the brink of pre-foreclosure, they'd be just as willing, you feel me, as the person that's already there. That's why.
If you could find them, bro, definitely close the deal. The pre-foreclosure, but definitely find the deal. But Dre, you was about to say something.
Sorry.
No, I was just about to tell you that, like, I had a situation one time where a young lady was about to lose her house, and her and her husband were going through some things. And she was so upset that I actually knew her husband, right? Mm-hmm. That she was willing to go into foreclosure than to let me get the house from her.
Wow.
And that's just crazy.
That's crazy.
You see what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
So you got to find a person's mindset is what I'm getting at, right? Mm-hmm. That's what it's all about. Because I was willing to help her, but she thought I was trying to do something devious because I knew her husband. And that wasn't the case at all.
Got you.
I was trying to save her. And what makes it so bad, whenever you get a loan, like a loan for a mortgage from the military, like a VA loan, they have the best low interest rates when it comes to that. But once you screw that up, if you go into foreclosure, you can never get it back again. So she just screwed herself up for the near future.
Wow. Listen, man, the scamming is real, and I tell people this all the time, especially when our people scam other people. It sets us back a generation because now we're scared to do any type of deals or to save ourselves or to invest back into ourselves. So that's why it's super important that we got trustworthy people like you, bro, who are giving this game and teaching people the asset. We truly appreciate you. My guy, Felix, thank you for jumping on the call, bro. I appreciate you as always.
Appreciate y'all. Thank you again. Y'all have a great evening.
Absolutely. More game like this will be given September 7th in Philadelphia. Comment the word FICO so I could send you the link. We would truly appreciate you guys having there. We're going to bring someone else on right now. Let's go with my guy, Andy. Andy, this will be the last person we bring up. Andy, are you there? Casey, I need you to stop in the chat. My guy, Andy. Munkai, Sakapet.
Brother. Listen, I typically don't hop on, but I said today I
Today,
have to.
you have to. Did
Listen,
Wanzo go crazy today? Did he go crazy today?
listen, I'm speechless.
You speak.
When I say literally I'm speechless, brother, you come through. Wanzo, I appreciate you, brother.
Thank
But Herm, you
you.
come through over and over and over again. I don't realize people with 315 people, I don't think they realize the information Wanzo just shared.
Right.
Like literally with nothing else. Because we always say, oh, we want more information. All you have to do is do some legwork.
Some legwork.
You literally gave the game. Like literally gave
he
the
gave the
game.
entire blueprint.
The
He
whole
gave the entire
thing.
blueprint. Go do the
And I'm
work.
sitting here
Facts. He gave
I'm
it all
sitting
away.
like, oh, all of it. So I just wanted
I
to hop
literally did
on
a
there.
video. I literally did a video today or yesterday about not gatekeeping. I thought he was gonna hold a little back. No, he told you the website. He told you I get the funding. He told you the motivated seller. He gave you everything.
And then the DCR loan.
And then the DCR loan, right? You see Casey's in the chat right now talking. If y'all showed up to this live, all the movers and shakers are right here. Casey's in the chat giving you the game. Wanzo's right here. Listen, what else you want? I'm telling you where to come get the game in Philly.
So when you guys come to Philly, there's going to be everything you need in the building. We promise you that. Everything. You're going to have the ability to understand how to fix your personal credit, how to build up a business, how to fund that business, where to put the money for that business, and then how to start cash flow.
Right.
So what else do you need from that point?
What else do you need?
Philly's going to be
From that? Listen, we can't make it any easier for you, man. I made it easier for y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. The hotel people just came in. Yeah, I can't make it any easier for y'all. I gave y'all the blueprint. Y'all do the work. Y'all go execute, and we make it happen.
It's right here.
And Harv, you know what?
Uh-huh.
One of the programs I got, it goes up to anywhere from $75,000 up to $3 million and closes in 7 to 10 days.
Wow, 7 to 10 days.
Again, this is no credit reporting to your no report to your personal credit. No report to your business credit, right?
Wow, this is wild.
It's a lot of things that come along with this. So they would just follow me, tap in @_Wanzo, right? And I'll show you guys how I do it the Wanzo way. Herman's one of my mentors. I learned a lot from him, so don't get it twisted. Every mentor has a mentor, right?
Every mentor.
So I just wanted to share that with you guys.
100%.
He's one of my biggest mentors,
100%.
for sure, right?
And listen, me and Andre, we're going to be doing our mentee pop-up in September, so stay tuned for that. We're going to be doing something. We're going to meet up with our mentees in Atlanta, so stay tuned, and the more information is gonna be dropping. Andy, thank you so much for popping on.
Of course.
I appreciate you, bro.
Of course. Thank you.
I appreciate you. Yes, I'm definitely recording this live, so I could repurpose it. So I got you. If you missed anything, Andre, can we do one more person? Just one more person, bro. One more person.
I'm with you, my brother.
All right, bet.
We're down like two flat tires.
One more person. All right, we're gonna bring on Dr. Davis. Dr. Davis, are you there? Accept the request. You are going to be the last person on this live. We cannot wait. If you guys missed any information, because everybody asks all the questions, we are definitely gonna have this replay for you guys. Dr. Davis, are you there? Dr. Davis, let me see if Dr. Davis is not there, we got somebody else we can hop on. But in the meantime, comment the word FICO below to come to Philly. I'm waiting for you to come. I see my man Watch out in Florida. He just commented the word FICO because we want to see you. Who we popping on? Who's popping on? There we go. How you feeling, my guy?
No, this is Andre LaFortune, so that's not Dr. Davis.
Yeah, Dr. Davis didn't make it. Andre, how are you feeling today?
Hold on.
The Wi-Fi not Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi is not Wi-Fi. It's your time to shine.
The ladies are going to be mad at you, Herman, because you're bringing on all the guys.
I know. I tried to bring on Dr. Davis, but she didn't make it.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, bro. What's your question?
Okay, my question is, Mr. Ronzo. So let's say I found a property, and what exactly, how can you help me? Because I used to do a little bit of wholesaling, so I got a little bit knowledge in this area.
I'm
So
familiar
how
with
can you help
wholesaling.
me? Okay.
How can I help you, and what degree are you looking for help?
Let's say, like, I found a property and, I want to make sure that I inquired. Are you going to kind of like show me how to do everything as far as paperwork, what to look for? Or I just want to, since you said like you can tap into you so you can help us make the deal happen.
Well, finding properties, there's multiple different ways of finding properties, right? All that is strategy. A lot of people can do campaigns and things of that nature. You can do cold calling. You can do what I said when you go to the county auditor's website and look up actual addresses for people that's in a pre-foreclosure and things of that nature. So there's a lot of different ways of actually acquiring and looking for the property. It's just the steps that you do in order to get and acquire the property that's important, right? So that's pretty much what I was delivering. Once you get to that point, right, take the steps that I just provided to help get you over to the next level. But you always have to be in position. When I say position, you always want to make sure that you have some type of finances on the back end to make those type of agreements. There's no sense of going up to somebody that's willing to sell their property and you're not in position to do that.
Exactly. That's a
Gotcha.
good thing. And I think Stacy said something interesting in chat. You definitely want to learn how to analyze a deal. So definitely, Mr. LaFortune Munkai, good to see you. Tap in with Andre. Hit him up in the DMs. I know it looks like you're doing more of a one-on-one. If you're in position to make a move, tap to my guy in the DMs. He'll definitely love to be a service to you.
Definitely. Appreciate it.
I appreciate you as always, man. Thank you. Listen, guys, this was an amazing live 51 minutes of straight fire game. I am recording this. We're going to repurpose this on YouTube. We're going to put it on Instagram. Andre, give everybody your email one more time so they can make sure they reach out to you.
Yeah, my email is awanzo, AWANZO, at max-score.com. And then my Instagram is _Wanzo. You can hit me up on DMs. I do respond. I'm very personable with people, so yeah. I'm not funny acting.
I love it.
I have a 101. If you guys want to do a 101,
mm-hmm.
I have that mentorship available for you guys. Teach you personal credit, business funding. And Herman knows me very well. I teach a lot of strategy.
Yeah.
So it's all about strategy. So all scenarios are different. So I teach you how to evaluate things and know how to address those situations based upon when they come your way. Yeah. There's not one way of doing it. There's multiple ways of doing it.
Multiple ways of doing it. And that's what we did. So today's class, if you missed it, we told you, we gave you the plugs to funding. We told you how to purchase properties that's not reporting to your personal or business. We gave you the place on how to turn them into cash flowing assets. We taught you how when you have a nice portfolio, how to leverage that and even get more money. We talked to you about nonprofits, right? We got Casey Campbell, who's in the comment section, giving out game on how to get even more funding. I'm going to make sure I put Casey's Instagram in the YouTube description, right? We're giving you guys all the games. And Casey's a developer in Charlotte, so she knows what she's talking about. Not just Charlotte. I'm not going to limit her. She definitely develops all over the country. So, guys, we are giving you the resources. All you got to do is execute. All you got to do is execute. I've been telling y'all since last December, get your credit together. Because once your credit is together, it's a wrap. Then you get access to capital and knowledge. Because I'm going to give you the knowledge. I'm going to give you the game. You're going to be put in position for the win. Because this is how I messed up. And I take responsibility for messing up. Where I was giving people all this money, bro. I was getting them $40, $50, $100,000. And, bro, I could circle back and call, yo, how'd you do with the $50,000 and $60,000 I gave you? They messed up the bag. So that's why it was important to bring people on like Casey, bring people on like Andre, bring these people on who are actually investing the business credit, right? Investing the capital to make the move. So I thank you so much for giving us your time, bro.
I appreciate you for having me on, Herman. I just want to say one last thing for the people before they go. Mm-hmm. Listen, it's very, very important that you guys know this. In order to defeat some, you have to know how it works. That's all I want to tell you.
No. I got a couple more minutes. One more time. Give him the heat again. Say it again, bro.
In order to defeat something, you have to learn how it works. And that's how you're able to capitalize on things. That's what I'm trying to tell you. No matter what it is in life, it doesn't matter. And I gave you this example before in the other live, Herm. If you take your car to a mechanic, he's going to ask you what's wrong with it, right? Mm-hmm. You said don't start. There's a couple of things he's going to look at first. Is it the starter? Is it the fuel pump? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Do you have a bad, battery, mm-hmm, right? Mm-hmm. Why is he going to look at that? Because he knows how it works.
Knows how it works, so he knows how to beat it.
So in funding, we know how it works.
We know how it
Banks,
works.
we know
We know
how
how
it
it
works.
works.
Real estate, we know
We
how
know
it
how it
works.
works. Facts.
That's what I want to tell
Facts.
you guys.
We know the wealth game, and we want to be mentors to you guys to put you guys in position for the win. I don't know everything, guys. That's why I have real estate mentors. I have nonprofit mentors. I have tax mentors. I go to this people, and I go to these different people, and you know my motto: audit your circle. My circle is lit. My circle is lit. I don't know something. I can go here and there. I see some people in chat. Hey, I need funding. Myself or Andre can help you. Hey, Herman, I need help with credit. Link in my bio. DM me. My team got you. If you need a nonprofit, because we've talking about it a lot. If you need a nonprofit, don't worry. I got a person that can help you get a nonprofit. But when people talk about nonprofit on Instagram, they're just talking about nonprofit. We're talking about nonprofit and getting your 501c3. We got the plug to help set all that up for you. Just DM us or comment in the section below when we put this on YouTube, and we'll put people in the position to help you. We got the resources.
Last thing, for sure. And this is something they can take with them. So a lot of people suffer from, because you asked me about credit and business credit, and I share some things with them. So this is what I want to share. Like if you guys are lacking from having low limits on your credit cards, right? Here's a trick or a play you can do. All right. Say you get into a community or say a bank or financial institution that has a family of credit cards. Let's use American Express as one. So American Express has a slew of cards. So say you have 4 cards, and those 4 cards have a total of, let's say, $20,000 a piece, right? So you can do what you call limit relocation. Now,
you're gonna leave them with a gem, bro. I see where you're going. You're gonna leave them with a gem. Pay attention, guys. He's gonna leave y'all with a gem. Write this down. Go ahead, bro. I'm gonna let you cook.
So limit relocation gives you the ability to move limits from other credit cards to one credit card. So even if you took an extra $10,000 off of each one of those other 3 cards, you're increasing the limit on your one credit card. Now, let me tell you the benefit to that, right? Because in my mentorship, I tell people and I teach them how to think like an underwriter. That is my whole concept, right?
Think like the bank. Yes.
Think like an underwriter. That's why I said in order to defeat something, you gotta know how it works. So if you got a card that was, let's say it was $20,000, like I said, and you actually add 3 more, you got 4 cards in total, and you added $10,000 from each one of those cards. Now your card is $50,000, right? Because you got 10 from the other 3. Now when an underwriter looks at your credit report, he sees that one of the biggest limits that you have on your credit card is $50,000. And most of the time, the underwriters want to lend what you done already managed.
What you already manage. Y'all peeping that? And you can do this with Chase. You can do. I know you can do it with American Express. As long as it's the same lender, you can merge the cards. So now the underwriter be like, damn, he got a $30,000-$40,000 limit. Oh, that means he's responsible with that. I'm gonna give him 2-3 times that on the business side. That's it. That's all we giving you. I'll see you in Philadelphia, September 7th. Link in the bio. FICO and funding. Comment the word FICO. I'll see y'all there. Wanzo, Chef Wanzo. Appreciate you for cooking with us tonight. Thank you so much, bro.
Thank you, Hiram. I'll talk to you soon, bro.
Peace.
Peace.